Yes, I am now ready to head to court and find out what this day will present. All right, paperwork. Yeah, I'm ready. I don't know what's going to happen today, but I'm ready. On the bright side, no matter what happens today in that courtroom, the sun is shining. We got a lot more rain coming back later tonight or tomorrow, so yeah, at least it's taking a break and the sun is shining. Okay, off the freeway. Yeah, I'm getting a little antsy, but no matter what happens in that courtroom today, this is it. I'm done. I am not coming back. And yeah, it's a sunny day at least, right? Alright, here I go again. Yeah, if nothing else, at least it's a pretty day today. Yes, this is the last time I plan on being in this area. I'm actually a few minutes early here. It's kind of like the calm before the storm. That was quick, only 20 minutes, got in there, and the first thing the judge tells me is that the defendant called in. Yeah, total. I guess I expected it. I called it, right? I said she probably wouldn't show up so that if I got a default judgment, she could appeal that. And that's exactly what happened. You know, the judge said, well, we can go ahead and, you know, continue this and you can come back. And I told him, no, I'm not coming back. And so I go, let's do this now. And so he let me rant. And he said I win, you know, but since I know my neighbor the way I know my neighbor, I can expect her to file an appeal on the default judgment. But at this point, judgment stands. So, yay. Yeah, it stands, but she'll file an appeal. We already know that, right? Yeah, heading back home. You know, I got in that courtroom. I noticed that the defendants were not showing up. And finally the judge called me up. And he's like, Kelly. I'm like, good morning. And he's like, are you up to speed with what's happening with your neighbor? And I'm like, no. Then, you know, we're still in this courthouse. And he goes, well, she's not going to be able to make it. I got a call from the grandson that she and defendant number 3 are both in the hospital. I'm like, I go, Your Honor, sir, he goes, I need you to come back. You know, we had to postpone it again. I'm like, no, I'm done. This is it. I am not coming back. I would prefer that you give a judgment here now because, you know, she did file that appeal in bad faith solely to delay the process, annoy and harass. And you know as well as I do, when she fainted this last visit, that, you know, it was fake. And he's like, oh, you can't prove that. And I'm like, no, I can't prove it, but your cameras caught the fact that she dropped to her knees and laid down. And that the grandson did not panic. And he's like, he goes, okay, well, anyway, you know, so you're saying you're not going to come back? I'm like, no, Your Honor, I've already missed more than enough time at work. It's been 1.5 years because I've been required to prove and disprove to different judges in different courtrooms what my neighbor has done. And it was against the law for her to, you know, lie to get that restraining order. And you guys issued that restraining order without even requesting that she prove I did anything. So anyway, long story short here, he allowed me to go ahead and just give the argument on my behalf. And he said I won. Yay! Yay me. That the judgment stands. And of course that means that the defendant will more than likely file an appeal on the fact that the judgment stands, she'll say because she wasn't in the courtroom, right? Yeah. And I already told him, I go, well, even if she does that, I'm not coming back, Your Honor. I am done, okay? Just, you'll have to make that decision without me. And then I thought about it. I go, but maybe I'll grace this courtroom one more time. I go, oh, no. Just, you know. Really, I can't believe. I guess I really did expect her not to show up because, like I said, I know her MO at this point. She is pulling every postponement potential that she can. But I think the judge caught wind today that I am very frustrated with the court system and I am not coming back no matter what. So he ruled in my favor. Yay me. Judgment stands because you win. But if you're correct about your neighbor, yeah, I'll probably be seeing you again. Yeah, at least it's a pretty day today, you know, so yay, I won. I wish I could enjoy the win, you know, but in the back of my mind, I know, yeah, she is going to miraculously get out of the hospital and go file an overturn of the default judgment or whatever it is that she knows how to do that will require it to be reheard, rehashed, relitigated. But I am done. And I think the judge picked up on that today, if nothing else. He's like, okay, you win. Yeah. You know? Just, like, yeah. The judgment, technically this is it. I'm done. I don't have to go back to that courthouse anymore. But I'm sure the neighbor will find a way to get me to go back. But I really don't want to go back. So, I'm hoping she just accepts the fact that the judgment was, you know, made still in my favor. Yeah, I earned this coffee. Yeah, I'm back. I prevailed, judgment stayed, but in the end, yeah, I already know the defendant will probably file for something saying, you know, vacate the judgment or something to that effect because she wasn't in the room. And I let the judge know that, well, if she does that, feel free to talk to her because I am not coming back. There is no reason for me to come back. I've proven to 4 judges now that she lied to get that restraining order. I don't feel I need to prove it again. So, yeah, she did. She lied to get the restraining order. And I'm tired of being dragged into a courtroom just because she doesn't want to pay me money. I really, you know, I don't expect her to pay me. The only reason this whole court thing took place is more to prevent her from future actions against me. So that she doesn't just get to walk into the courtroom and claim that I've done something to her. I want them to ask her for some proof, you know? So, yeah, I won, yay me, but she'll probably file some type of a motion to vacate that judgment. Donut. And, you know, it's a really good thing that I didn't really get a chance to take my jacket off in that courtroom. Because, as you can see, yeah, the dress is falling off the shoulder. I, for some reason, totally forgot that this was one of those off-the-shoulder dresses. I just went with the color green. Yeah, totally forgot that this was a off-the-shoulder type dress. Yeah, the one thing about court, at least you gotta, you know, look professional when you get in there, right? But I need to change my clothes. I still got other stuff to do today, and I definitely don't want to be doing it in this dress. Okay, yeah, I'm ready to delete all the video evidence and all of that regarding my neighbor, but I think I'm going to wait just a little longer. I just got off the phone actually with my lawyer, and he told me to notify him as soon as I get that paper in the mail, stipulating that the judgment stands for the plaintiff, me, and that he will, I guess, do some type of judgment debtor collection hearing or something to that effect, and require her to bring in a few things. So, yeah, supposedly whatever the trial de novo judge states, that decision is final. But as my neighbor, I guess, already knows, because she wasn't in there, she can file to vacate that judgment and stuff like that. So, who knows? I just know I'm not going to delete everything off my computer just yet. Yes, I'm brewing another pot of coffee because I need some. Actually, I just went out and did a bunch more yard work. Got to feed the animals. They're meowing and, pacing. But I'm doing yard work. Saw defendant number 2, and he was driving. He had passed me to, get past me. But I bit my tongue. I didn't say anything. I didn't let him know that the judge ruled in my favor or anything. But, I am curious why defendant number 2 wasn't able to be at that courtroom today. But, again, doesn't matter. The judge ruled in my favor, right? So, technically, this argument's over with. It's over with, at least for me. And I got to wait until after the 11th to see it reflect on the Ventura County website, because at this point in time, the small claims thing is being reconstructed, I guess. So I won't get to see it written there, but I am expecting to see something in the mail at some point. So I'll let you know as soon as I get it in the mail, whatever it says. But as far as I know, he said I won. Yeah, what did I win? What's behind door number 2? Yeah, I already know. As soon as she learns that judge ruled in my favor, she'll file some type of paperwork that says to vacate or something. I don't know. I just know that it won't be over with as far as she's concerned. But it is over with as far as I'm concerned.